Without objection, a motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
The United States defense budget has always been more than just a matter of money. It reflects Washington's foreign policy priorities, military strategy, and global ambitions. But this time, the country's massive defense spending plan has opened a new political battle in Washington. On one side is the cost of the war with Iran, on the other is a push for deeper military cooperation with Israel, and caught in the middle is a defense bill that has exposed deep divisions not only between Democrats and Republicans but also within the Republican Party itself. The U.S. House of Representatives has narrowly passed the 2027 National Defense Authorization Act, or NDAA, by a vote of 216 to 212. The bill authorizes $1.15 trillion in military spending, making it one of the largest defense spending packages in U.S. history. The vote largely followed party lines. However, 6 Democrats broke ranks to support the measure, while 7 Republicans voted against it. For Democrats, the opposition is not only about the staggering cost. They argue that approving record levels of Pentagon funding while the Trump administration and Republicans are cutting spending on social programs raises serious questions about national priorities. They are also challenging the ongoing war with Iran, which the Pentagon says has already cost the United States $37.5 billion. Republicans, however, see the spending package differently. They argue that the additional funding is essential to support U.S. military operations in Iran, accelerate defense technology development, purchase new weapon systems, and improve benefits from American troops. The bill also includes proposals to increase military pay by up to 7%, along with funding for new barracks and military family housing. But the most controversial part of the bill involves a provision aimed at expanding military technology cooperation between the United States and Israel. The move comes at a time when criticism of U.S. support for Israel has intensified, particularly among progressive Democrats and some American voters concerned about civilian casualties in Gaza. For decades, the NDAA has been considered one of Washington's most important must-pass pieces of legislation. It has become law for 65 consecutive years, but this year's bill faces an unusually difficult path. The massive size of the military budget, the war with Iran, military aid to Israel and Ukraine, and even disputes over policies involving transgender troops have turned the defense bill into a major political battlefield. The situation became even more complicated after House Republicans attached the NDAA to the Save America Act, legislation backed by President Donald Trump that would introduce stricter voting restrictions. The impact of that decision remains uncertain, especially because the voting legislation does not appear to have enough support in the Senate. Senate Democrats have already blocked debate on their version of the NDAA. Passing the House was only the first step. The House and Senate must now reconcile their separate versions of the bill before a final agreement can return for votes in both chambers. If approved, it will then go to President Donald Trump's desk for his signature or veto. For now, the largest military spending package in American history remains trapped in the middle of Washington's deepest political divisions, where the debate is no longer only about defense, but about America's role in the world.